Well, welcome again to our channel. We just want to ask you one thing, one favor if you can do for us. If you like the content of this channel, then we ask you please to subscribe, to share this with as many people as you can. Give us thumbs up, give us your comment so we can better prepare for the content. We are doing everything we can so we can give you information in terms of what's happening in different countries in Africa. We are doing this simply because we believe that as a continent, we need to stand up for ourselves. We need to be informed so we can make the right decisions. And this is also to encourage everybody that is in the diaspora, wherever you may be around the world. Know what is happening in your motherland, prepare yourself, and know that one day or someday you will return. And this is just to give you a flavor of what is happening in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, I read something and I was really excited to hear that, put it that way. And this is the simple fact that the current president, President Felix Tshisekedi, has actually put in place measures to stop that cobalt should not be sold to the Western world. Not only the Western world, but because this is where it is going. He said, no, we cannot sell cobalt in that manner or in that fashion any longer. We must put in place measures that will allow not only the West to profit from this, but the DRC must also benefit from this. You can imagine, they come, listen, the renewable, so-called renewable energy and electric cars and batteries that they need, most of this will run based on this, if you like, raw material or product that is called cobalt. And the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, has a reserve of 70%. 70% of the world's reserve for cobalt is here in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is why we have all the fightings and all the killings that is going on in the eastern part of the Congo, because these multinationals, they will go to no end of trouble just so they can get their hands on this. So they will finance militia groups, they will arm them, they will give them the necessary tools in order to cause chaos so they can come and buy cheap minerals. This is wrong. And this has been going on for years, even for decades. But the president has decided, he said, no way, we can't carry on doing business like this. When you are getting richer, when you are enriching your countries, you are building and you are making yourselves wealthy and wealthier, and we are getting poor and poorer. He said, no way, we can't carry on doing business like this. And this, I said to him, well done, Mr. President Tshisekedi. This is how it's supposed to be. You stand up for your people and you stand against the West. He said, let's do a business that is a win-win situation. Not just you come. And this is why, wherever you are in the diaspora, if you have a leader, if you have a president like Antoine Tshisekedi that they call Beton, he's the kind of guy who, when it comes into power, he said, no, we cannot allow the West or any other country for that matter to come and take and go and leave the country a poor, a destitute. It doesn't happen that way. I tell you, I really believe that the new generation of leaders that are going to emerge out of Africa should have backbone to say no when necessary. And this is what I see happening in the DRC. This is one country that is rising out of the rubbles, out of the pain and the suffering that this country has gone through since the 60s until this very day. Now, finally, the country has a leader and has a president who has the country's best interests at heart. It's not about him, it's not about his family, but it's about Congo at large. And he wants to do whatever he can do to bring this country forward so that the country can emerge as it was before and even greater. And this is possible, because for the few years that he's been in power, we can see the willingness and the achievement that he has already achieved. And this is great news. So I was really excited just to learn that he has put plans and measures in place to stop the exporting of cobalt from the DRC. What a wonderful news. That is good news. And I thought I'll share with you wherever you are so you can know what is happening. This kind of news just makes me happy. It excites me. I feel great and I love it when I see measures and decisions like this coming out of Africa. We need to stand up. We need to be strong. We need to stand toe and toe with the powers that are wanting to use us and to walk all over us and say, stop, enough is enough. You see what is happening in Niger. Great. That guy there, he said, no way, we don't want France here to carry on doing what they did before. Because all of this just means that there is the level of poverty and the lack of the misery that is ravaging our countries in Africa. It's because of all this kind of thing. We must put a stop to this. This is why I say bravo. Bravo to the president. Bravo to Beton, who is actually standing and doing great things for his country. This is what other people should do. Leaders should follow that example and be able to stand against the West. So this is the exciting news that I wanted to bring you. No more exporting of cobalt to the Western world until we put in place measures that will basically secure the country's interests. You buy it at a good price, refine it here, and then you can export it, and then you can make your money while also the DRC makes its own money. This is the way it's supposed to be. Please, every one of you where you're watching, please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel, give us thumbs up, let us know your thoughts so we can basically bring you another content of this kind. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.